Oh, you can feel free to capture. So now we are on our way to the city.
Oh, okay.
Our parents are
clay studio right on the outskirts of Tamale. A studio aspiring to be one of the biggest art museum in the whole Western Africa. Yeah. So Camila, a story about this plane. I have no story about it. But that one over there.
That one, it was meant for Rawlings when he was
Jerry Rawlings. Yeah. It was commissioned for the presidency of Ghana.
Yeah, like we have a presidential jet.
Yes.
Like almost every country has.
Yes,
So
and this was.
This was the presidential jet at that time.
Oh, okay. That was in the 1980s, 90s?
90s.
Oh, okay. So it was gifted to the studio by...
He bought it.
Ah, he bought it. Oh, okay. Alright. And that plane there is Ghana Airways, right? Ghana Airways, yeah.
And this is another private jet.
Okay. Okay, interesting. And what's gonna be here? It's gonna be like an exhibition ground.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is going to be the greenhouse effect.
Oh, greenhouse effect over there. Okay. Alright. And here we're gonna have a little garden, isn't it?
Yes.
Not a little, a big garden. I'm eager to see what grows here. What actually grows in Tamale?
Almost everything except but cocoa, it needs water. Because at my workplace we have coconut and it's fruit.
Oh, okay.
We have coconuts and banana and plantain.
Okay.
It just needs water. We water them every day.
Oh,
Twice
okay.
a day.
Okay. Because I think here is not
You know, here
that.
we don't have much rainfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So most of these cash crops, they need a lot of rain.
They actually do. These ones are actually building the Parliament of Ghosts. Yes. Let's try and get into it by this way. And let's see. But we came this way here, right? This was the entrance. Okay. So the three big halls, the main halls are the Parliament of Ghosts,
The library.
the library. Have we been at the library?
It's uncompleted.
Oh, it's uncompleted. Okay. Alright. So let me just have a view of the Parliament of Ghosts. Alright. And the cement bags are meant as collection because very soon
There will be
yeah.
There will be lots of Asians.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Parliament.
Hello. Are you looking for the touring guide? Alright. So what were these mats meant to represent again?
Except when they have a program, then they spread it, like because of the sun. So they use it to
Oh, to cover up.
cover up. It's called Zanamat.
Zanamat. Z-A-N-A. Zanamat. Okay.
The mat is English. Locally, it's called Zana.
Zana. Oh, okay. Basically, mat is Zana. So basically, this is a Zana, a mat. Oh, okay. Because you can't say Zana mat, which means one of the same thing. Oh, okay. let me look at the main hall again. Oh, I thought they were looking for it.
There was water here and then lakes.
Yeah, it was, you know.
There's a lot of progress.
Oh, okay. And how is the progress going? Is it very fast, huh? Oh, okay.
That was like few months ago. That was in August.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't like this. It was just water.
It was just
and a
water.
bare floor. Then there were a lot of maize or millet.
Oh, okay.
And I think they weren't roofing this side and building over there to
You must be tired, huh? You look tired.
okay, he talks a
Yeah.
lot from morning to evening.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm coming to you now. Just now. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me get in here.
For instance, so you go to Accra, Kumasi, you see young men struggling here and there to get their daily bread by moving the social boxes, polishing the shoes across the city. You know, but some of them, almost half of them come from villages to the city, and then some of them are illiterates. To apply for job is very difficult because they've never been to school before.
No skills.
Yeah. So what they have to do to survive are picking the social boxes.
Yeah.
So all the social boxes is talking about hard labor. The way people has gone through up to date. Some people are.
They are. Yeah.
And then and how Ibrahim also managed to get all these social boxes. He sometimes negotiate that with some of the social boys. He will prepare brand new ones for them and collect the old ones. And sometimes give it to people in a form of contract base. You get about 5 or 6 people, tell them that he needs Shushan boxes. It should get him about 500 Shushan boxes. And further asks that how much do they think one will cost. When you tell him, you get them the money to go and arrange them for him. He had so many hours with this in Europe. And he says no, he says no, he has to bring it to Ghana, especially North here, show it to his people, so the people also benefit something from it. And then he's having a museum in the UK. He built the same thing at the museum. So
where in the UK is the museum?
Excuse me?
Where in the UK is his museum?
The name of the museum?
Yes.
That is White Q.
White Q.
Yeah. That is the name of the museum.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, let's talk about this.
Yes.
Okay, let's pass here. So there are things that those churches.
Yes.
You know, during Second World War, people who were injured and became very weak cannot walk. They were the structures that they used to pick them. So they are part of historical items. And the way it has been arranged, it is in the form of art. So we educate people, children march about it, scare them away from wars and conflicts.
Yeah.
And Ibrahim brought them from Greece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they used to pick the
wounded,
dead bodies
and stuff.
About not this real ghost, like naturalism things that are not suitable for modern times, like colonial era things that they were using, objects. You know, all those things are dead. So we are trying to bring all those things back to life. And then there is a certain net women were using it to smoke fish in southern sector. Today they don't use them again. All those things are dead, and they are all part of the ghost. We are bringing some of them into this parliament. That is why we call this place Parliament of Ghosts. We are using this Zana mat for art. After that, we'll take everything out from this place. And then we have archives. Use materials that are kept for future reference. All these made papers too also are talking about hard labor. You can see some of them have been folded as a hard. That is the hard that laborers are using. You know, they will work for more than 24 hours. At the end of everything, what they will collect will be very small. And there is going to be a time cement will be coming out from the factory, and they will put it in a cement paper. There is going to be a time. Very good. There is going to be a time we even ask a kid that what is it, and that particular kid will be able to tell you what exactly it is. So we are keeping all this for future reference. We have juice sacks. All are talking about hard labor. Yeah. All right. After here, the next hall after this one it is going to be that is a cinema hall that we are constructing. There is another one behind that hall. It is going to be a library when we're finished. And when you go out there, you can see uncompleted buildings out there. It is a guest house that we are constructing. After that, there is going to be a swimming pool and then children's playground. And that big room over there is a workshop that we are constructing. But as time goes on, we are turning it as international museum. Yeah. Can we move to those rooms for you to have a look at them?
Yes.
All right.
You climb. You want to climb? Okay.
Yeah, these are the guest house that I'm talking about. And the land is about 100 acres.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
So by next month, when you come, there is going to be a train here. Yes. The tracks are even
Lots of progress here. The time I came, this thing wasn't complete.
It wasn't constructed. So they're working at the speed of light here.
I've seen so much changes.
I think by the time it's done here, this is going to be a great attraction site in the area, in Tamale.
It's even saying in West Africa.
In West Africa, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh dear. It's filming. Yeah.
You will not be able to film it.
Okay. I know she just wants to touch. I'll be behind her.
Christmas. By next week, we'll come and continue. In 2 months' time, I think the greenhouse will be ready. Yeah. So can we move?
Okay. Parliament of Ghosts. I love the story here. I do. And here obviously they will park more planes. And then yeah. It's a massive project. It is a very massive project.
I want to be thinking the way he thinks. Ibrahim Mahama.
But for that,
It's a lot of intelligence that he used to bring out this idea. And that's going to last like for centuries to come. So I want to have that knowledge.
Yeah. This is an aircraft engine.
yeah.
It was given to us by John Dramani's youngest brother. That we should keep it in our museum. There are a lot of people who have never seen an aircraft engine standing separately in this way before. So you can go around and have a look at it properly before we move to the other side. It's a sound system that they were using those days. And sometimes a lot of people.
We have been here before.
Okay. This is a sound system that they were using those days. The latest ones are the CD plays that we have today. That is gramophone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then those days, people used to call this one that some were saying that plate and some were calling it cassette. But the real name is vinyl.
Yes.
Are you okay? All right. And then here we have this brass. You know, it was used by rich people, but they were not using it for food nor water. Some of them would buy them, keep it in their rooms for decoration. Some will buy it for treasure, some will keep their expensive clothes inside, and that is the uses. All right, we have these mugs here. It's about 90 to 100 years. Some of them were this local breadfruit and has been collected from some of the northern chiefs. So they have to disconnect everything before handing them over to Ibrahim. And Ibrahim, you know, those days, the cotton that they were using and today's cotton, there is vast difference. And Ibrahim says that he's going to build a factory that will start weaving the material so that they will use that materials for special wall curtains, pillowcases, and bedsheets. And it is going to be a special product from North here to Europe. Those who are at home jobless, they will employ some of them to occupy the factory. They will learn and work at the same time. At the end of the month, he paid them. That's his vision here. And here we have this jewelry boxes used by rich people those days and those who were dealing with gold. And this one is a lamp that were used when there were no electricity. You know, those days they'll fill it with shea butter, put cotton at the edges, light it, and it produced light. Let's move to this place. This is a welding gun that they were using. And those who were dealing with gold used this one to melt it. Like goldsmiths, they were also using it. And then we have this is a stove. Here has got stands and the top is round and it was using kerosene. They use it to cook food. My dear, have you ever seen this one before? No. You are very surprised. Yeah. All right. We have this. Okay. We have these lamps used by hunters. But today they have the latest one. They don't use them again. All these are lamps and that particular clock used by rich people. All right. Let's talk about this mirror. You know, it was used by rich people and chiefs. And when Europeans were coming, they not come with this type of mirror. They give it to our chiefs. This mirror by them could produce more than 400 to 500 slaves. But today, when you give it to a poor person, who will ask you to take your troubles away. Yeah. We have historical books here, 1957 to 1974.
So you can tell it.
We have historical books here, 1962 to 1974, 1970 to 1957. And we have trade report 1966 to 1968. A lot of people never come to this place for research through these books. And we have this helmet during Second World War. It was used by British soldiers. And this is where their bullets were kept. And this one were used by their policemen. And we have this belts from Mali. The places that you can get them. It is Mali that you get them. This type of belts. Yeah, when you look at the neck up to the head, it's rare. But here is a wood made by the hunters of this belt. They have a certain clothes that they wear and put it on their head and get to the place where the bears are. They have a certain dance that the normal dance. You can see that the bears will start coming plenty. We start killing them. All right, we have different types of plantains here. This one in particular, Asian country, it was used at their palace. And this one, European country, it was used at their castles. And all these were used by rich people, later turned to poor people. And we have these flippers from railways. It's about 130 years now. You know, those days when they cut off the tree, they have to go and smoke it for more than 6 months. After that, they'll shape it this way and boil it with oil before using it. As I was telling you, we have a train shock absorbers here. I said by next month there is going to be a train here. Yes. When you come, for example, those who have never seen a train before will even get inside and it will take them round. Here is a art center, tourist center, museum at the same time, I told you. All right, let's talk about the tattoo, how, you know, here it begins. Wow. You know, in northern region here, you know, how it begins, some of our people, like it was traders and this kind of women, they were using it when they were about to go to Saudi Arabia. They normally write their names on their arms, some of their family members' names. You know, they will be very good, and the community does their from. You can see that here it has written on the arm that Abla is Patarbu. You know, Patarbu is a community in another region here, and some of the family members' name has been written on the arm. It was for identification or something like ID cards. Maybe when there is accident or the person passed on. Are you getting me?
When you were coming from your hometown to this place, you should have done that by writing your name.
Yeah. So that these are the things they use to identify where, know where the person is coming from, and use it to trace the person's family when the person passed on. You understand? So, but today people are using tattoo as life. But today, meanwhile, they were using it for identification. But today, people are using it for life. Meanwhile, from
also today,
beginning,
people are saying
like
that as an African, you don't have to have tattoos on your skin. But the actual story is that tattoos started in Africa. The white people, they came and copied it from us and they took it to them.
And we were doing
it identification. You understand?
And even in some parts of
It was that's the person's name.
Very
and
good.
the Patrobu is a community
name.
Yeah. So like when you do farm, so
that's how it started in northern region here.
You understand?
You get me?
So
maybe
you
if
put
there
your
is
brother name, your mother, your father, those that you are close in your relative, you put their names. So when something happens to you and they see your arm, they will tell you something from Boku. They will ask, those is from these are their people, Zina, what and what, Mariama. So they can easily
in East Africa like this, it got to a time when you love something too much and it cannot be part of you, tattoo it on your body.
So, my dear, Kingani Abiyende, Yasa Ampara, Zana and Tattoo. You are laughing. So, can we move to the aircraft so that we just brush about?
So you're going to tell me all about this tattoo. You seem to be knowledgeable about.
Yeah, I always tell people that as an African, you don't have to let someone tell you that you are African, so you shouldn't have tattoos or you should frown against tattoos. It's something that your ancestors brought. So like no matter what happens, it's in your genes. So if you don't do it, your grandchildren will do it.
There are two things that I have to explain.
Yes.
Because when you came late, you didn't.
I didn't. Yes.
Yeah.